Welcome back to the Brickitect studio where we work and play with Lego every day. In my last video, I built a set that I wasn't overly passionate about. It was more of a situation where I was a victim of circumstance, and it was this beaut right here. This is the Fab 5 Loft. I bought this because it was 40% off, which is the price point that compels me to pretty much buy anything Lego. I built it nonetheless, and I enjoyed some of the builds out of it, but this set didn't light me on fire. So I decided that for today, I would build a set that lights me on fire. And it's this gem right here. This is Lego Speed Champion set 76906, the 1970 Ferrari 512M. Bought this from Walmart for $16, I believe, and it's just so beautiful that I feel like this is going to make up for the last video. Not only for me, but maybe for you too. That experience that I had with the Fab 5 Loft got me thinking about what it would be like to be a professional Lego reviewer, a dream job for a lot of people, but just that, a job. One that you got to do something maybe that you don't want to do. And I never want this to feel like a job. I want this to be my hobby, something that I enjoy and I can share my passion with through video. So I don't think I'm going to share any more sets that it's not like something that I'm all in on or 100% on. Maybe my opinion will change as I'm building it, and I'm like, well, I thought that was going to be good, but it turned out bad. I don't think that's going to happen with this car because it's just so gorgeous. What isn't gorgeous are these darn punch tabs. One of my biggest complaints in the world of Lego, outside of folded manuals, I try to save boxes where I can. This one's already damaged, so I don't know why I did, but I don't like using punch tabs. I try to get in behind there, and sometimes it doesn't go very well, but here's the unboxing. My friends, as we, oh goodness, there we go. The other complaint in Lego, stickers. This isn't too bad, not too bad. I think that number 4 on the side there actually is kind of cool. I don't know if you can see it from the angulations here, but it kind of goes across several different pieces, but there is a break, so there is good news there. Here's the manual, pretty thick, lots of steps. My favorite part of this car, which I'm sure I'll talk about when it's complete, are those headlights. I mentioned that before. There are 2 bags, like many Speed Champion sets, bag 1, bag 2, and that's pretty much everything that comes out of here. So I'm going to build this thing up, and I will report back to you in just a moment just how much I absolutely love this thing. Or if I hate it. Looking at you, Queer Eye Fab 5 Loft. I'm being dramatic. I don't hate that set. I'm just being funny. Well, I'm trying. I'm sorry. I'm failing. Build this. And there it is, my brand new 1970 Ferrari 512M, the Lego version, about as close as I'll ever get to owning an actual Ferrari. Hope you guys enjoyed the little time-lapse build of this. This was kind of a format that I'm experimenting with. You'll have to let me know if you like it, but here is the car. And my favorite part of this, as far as the build went, was this back fender right over here. That little arch that's actually upside down. And the way they put that together was amazing. That's one thing I really love about these Speed Champion sets is you just never know how this is going to work out. And the front end of it was even more incredible. The way that these headlights are positioned in here, I'm going to take this apart and regret everything. But look at that. Look at that build there. Look at that element that they made to make that headlight look legit. And they did such a good job. But all the angles and the way things work, I would have never dreamed about this back when I was a kid building with Lego. Everything, well, back then I guess cars were more square. Look, I told you I shouldn't have put that off or taken that off. Bad things, guys. Once you have a set built, just don't. Just keep it the way it is. Don't try to show off for your friends through your videos. Just leave it built. But here's what it looks like. I just killed a minifig. I should show him. Everyone in their reviews, they seem to really focus on minifigs. But here's what he looks like. Nice Ferrari driver. Got the white outfit on. Looking like wealth. He's got his helmet too. Regular white helmet. There's nothing too crazy there. If you're a Ferrari enthusiast, maybe you want this jacket for your sig fig, but he looks good. We'll put him inside the vehicle as well. I found that a lot of these Speed Champion sets, you got to have the helmet on for them to fit inside the car. I've had like hair pieces not fit, and the way this works is the cockpit opens up like this. That's all printed, so you don't have to worry about that. I'll talk to you about the stickers here in just a moment, which pretty much everything that you see here are stickers with the exception of that. He barely fits in there. In fact, it's pretty tight. That is printed. This is a sticker. That's a sticker. These white pieces here are stickers right there and right there. Not these. These are actual white tiles. Sticker on the side. A little worried about these two coming together and looking good, but it's not bad. You can definitely see the the split there. Luckily, they didn't do one sticker across that whole thing. That would have been terrible. I've had that before in Lego. You do have the little Ferarri emblems there that I really love. You just have to make sure they're positioned out. And there's some of those that are hidden throughout this build as well. So if you're trying to collect some of those, that's a good way to get them. I love the back end of this. I know some of you are probably like, man, that does look terrible. But if you look at the car, they did a nice job of matching this. And that's one thing that I'll say about these Speed Champion sets. They always do a fantastic job of that. And it's through making these curves that they're able to pull off. I mean, this thing has curves everywhere. This thing feels like a combination of a car, a boat, and a spaceship. Look at the exhaust in the back end there. It's really interesting in the middle of this build. It actually comes up pretty late. Usually when you're building like a Lego city car, this piece right here would be the first thing you start with. You're 14 steps in before you drop that in there. So it's so wild the way that this is built. And that's why I love these sets. Not only do I love cars, not only do these look amazing, but you learn these new building techniques from this. And that's something that I've really been appreciating about Lego. There's another sticker, by the way, lately. It's just learning from these designers and the things they come up with is just so inspiring. Because if you sat me down and you showed me a picture of this car and were like, Greg, I need you to build this out of Lego, it would be terrible. In fact, that would be a great series. Before I build this, before I get these, I should try to make my own using the pieces I have. You guys would, oh God, it'd be so embarrassing. It'd end up all over memes and Reddit and everything. But yeah, I love this car. I'm very happy with it. How does it compare, though? That's one question I asked when I did the haul on this. How does it compare to my favorite Lego Speed Champion set? This is the Ferarri Tributo, I think is what it is. I don't know the model number. Which one do I like better? Which one do you guys like better is a good question. I think I might have to go with this. I don't know if it's just because I just built this and I'm in love with it, but I feel like this just has so much more style and pizzazz than what this one has. But if you're like more of a modern dude when it comes to cars, this one probably suits the bill a little more. But man, I love this one. I think it's so cool. I still have to get the Countach. That's one that's high on my list. I still need to snag that. But for the just seeing these on display just makes me so happy, and I'm so glad to have them. One thing I will say about this one, and this is by design, fit 2 minifigs in there. And that's so cool with these sets, because back in my day, I'm like the old man talking about his glory days. Cars are only 4 wide. These babies are getting thick. And some people don't like it. Some people do. I'm the one that do. That's a new sentence. But yeah, that's my review, I guess, of Lego Speed Champion set 76906, the 1970 Ferarri 512M. If you're on the fence on getting this, I say go ahead and pull the trigger. It's only $16. That might be a lot to your Lego budget, but if you have $16 to spare, go ahead and snag this bad boy and thank me later, because you're going to enjoy the build, seeing it all come together. Even the stickers, not terrible. I survived it, and I'm the biggest crybaby ever when it comes to stickers. You're going to love that car. And if you don't have this one, try to get it, because these things, they go up in price quite a bit. So you could get 2 of these, build one, save the other one, and then sell it later, and then finance your entire Lego collection. But if you just want to get one, this is the one to get. That's the Brickitect recommendation of the day right there. We got a Roxy Bear spotting in the studio, but I do want to wrap this up with you. Hope you guys enjoyed coming along with me on this journey in Lego Speed Champion building. This is something that I just love to do, and I think this is going to be the way that we roll on this channel. I'm just going to share what I'm building and playing with every day, and we'll have some fun down here. There's a Boo Bear spotting for you guys that are Roxy fans. I know you're existing out there. Is it about dinner time? Is that what's happening right now? She's like, Dad, you've been building Ferraris way too long. It's time to eat. Okay, all right, let's go get some dinner.